from mummyof4.com. Welcome back to my channel and another grocery haul for my large family of 6 during lockdown. We are going through food like there's no tomorrow at the moment. We're all 6 of us at home, so I have got lots and lots of groceries to show you, plus our complete meal plan for the week, which I will show you at the end on our kitchen organisation station, so stay tuned for that. Now, if you're new here, welcome. Please subscribe, hit the bell to be notified when I post new videos every Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday at 7 PM. I do lots of grocery hauls, as well as speed cleans, vlogs, as well as parenting tips, tricks, hacks and advice, and a lot of home organisation at the moment since we moved into our new house. So I hope you will join me as a subscriber for all of that content. Now, let's take a look at what I have bought. Starting over here with my fresh stuff so I can get some of it put away because it is getting nice and warm now, isn't it, guys? We have got strawberries. They were on 2 for £3. These are a nice little dessert or even addition to breakfast for the children. They will do 1 box of these per meal really between the 4 of them. I just chop off the tops, rinse them and then cut them into quarters really, or even sixths really. Those are quite big strawberries, and pop those in a bowl on the table and they will be devoured in seconds. Same with the raspberries, although they're really easy, they just need a rinse and then put on the table. So that's fruit for 4 meals for the children, and both of those I'd say is a breakfast fruit or a sort of a dessert fruit after lunch or dinner. We've got a pack of Pink Lady apples. These get chopped up to be eaten as well. Pink Lady apples are super nice with peanut butter on toast, by the way. If you're fancying something really sweet to go with your peanut butter on toast, that is an amazing kind of snack, lunch, whatever you want to call it. But the children just love those with kind of lunches or as a snack, whatever it may be. Then we've got peppers. I've got loose peppers this week. They are for fajitas that we are making as part of our meal plan. Do not forget to stay tuned to the end where I shall share my whole meal plan. I shall tell you kind of what we're planning to do as we go around, but then the full meal plan at the end. Now this salady stuff, so we've got baby spinach, we've got salad tomatoes, carrot battens and cucumber. I said for a while I do enjoy having sort of a little bit of salad on the side of my plate, but the children were not that fussed. Now I've changed sort of recently to doing a bowl of salad in the middle of the table, and the children are picking at it because they think it's their choice. I like using spinach instead of normal salad leaves because it's rich in iron and vitamins and things like that. So I just put that, and then I chop up some salad tomatoes. I throw in some carrot battens as they are, although the children do enjoy a bowl of carrot battens just to snack on anyway. And then I chop up some cucumber. And if I put that on the table, the children and even my husband, who's never been one for salad, will pop some of it on their plates and eat it. So I'm going to continue to do that. I don't know what it is about if you put food in the middle, they seem to be more likely to want to eat it than if you force it onto their plates. So give that a go as a little kind of hack if you want to get your children to eat a little bit more of something they not normally eat. And then we've got some new potatoes. They're called baby pearl potatoes for some reason. I've got 2 bags of those, and they are to go with some of our meals this week. There is another crucial piece of fruit missing, which did not show up with this order. Let me know if you know what it is, but it's a little bit of a disaster we don't have that piece of fruit. I'm sure my regular viewers will know what is missing from this order. And then the last of kind of, I guess these can count as fruit and veggies, can't they? My innocent smoothies for the children. Now I tried a few weeks ago, we tried the innocent smoothies and they adored them, but these are the ones that are for kids. And then when I bought the bigger bottles that weren't for kids, they were just, I don't know, Morrisons own smoothies or something. They just didn't like them as much. So does that mean the for kids ones are less lumpy? Why? What makes them for kids? If anyone knows the answer to that, because I don't actually drink them, I haven't actually known the difference, and my children can't seem to explain the difference. They just like these versus don't like the others. If anyone can explain the difference, what makes them for kids, please do let me know in the comments. Now on to dairy. I didn't buy milk this week. I always buy milk, but we already had lots of milk and it's within date, so I haven't bought milk. But I do normally buy at least 4 pints of milk. We've got fromage frais for the children. I have got 1, 2, 3 packs of those. The little ones love their fromage frais. So 3 packs of those. They tend to have at least 1 a day of those, the little ones. So that will last me 6 days of fromage frais. And then, I don't know whether these are going to go down well. They didn't have Muller corners, So I bought these Muller Greek style corners instead. Now, it's only my husband and the teenager that like these. They normally like the normal Muller corners. I'm not sure, because I mean, I couldn't comment on this because I don't like yogurt at all. I think it's, you know, ugh. But what's the difference between this Greek style one, and are they going to like it, or are they going to be like, what's this rubbish? Have you guessed in the comments, are they going to like those or not? And then we have got some Petroli spreadable, just for sandwiches and things. Not everyone in the house has butter in their sandwiches. I don't have butter in my sandwiches because I don't like it, so I don't see the point in adding extra calories or something I don't like. But my husband and some of the children do like butter, so that is for them. Now we're moving on to kind of meat type products. Now for lunches in our house tend to be like a ploughmansy type lunch, so either bread and cheese and ham or just sandwiches. I haven't actually bought cheese this week either because I have been buying cheese and we seem to have quite a lot of cheese blocks still, so, and cheese has an amazing taste on it, so I haven't actually bought cheese this week either. But sandwiches will be cheese and ham, and generally some carrot battens, some fruit, and then some crackers and snacks and things as well. So that's what the ham is for, that's for lunches. And we've got these to try. Morrisons cod fillet fish cakes. So I've got 3 packs of those. So 1 for each of the 6 of us, although the girls will probably share 1, and my husband and my teenager will have 1.5. is probably how we'll divide that. And with the fish cakes one night we're going to have sweet chilli sauce, which I've already got in the fridge. Sweet chilli sauce, new potatoes, maybe some peas, which I already have in the freezer, and some salad. So that'll be a nice little meal, but we haven't tried these particular ones. Last time I bought fish cakes, they had like cheese gunk in the middle, and in my mind, fish cakes should not have cheese gunk in them. They should just be fish cakes. So let me know if you've tried those and what you think of them. Now, I haven't actually bought chicken because, as I mentioned a few videos back, we have been buying from a local butcher who's been delivering. So we bought like a big box of chicken breasts, and a lot of our meals revolve around chicken, and we've still got some of the chicken breast frozen in the freezer. So that's why there is no chicken breast. I've also got a bag of frozen mincemeat in the freezer as well. So that's why there's not much meat in this haul. Now these are a little treat. We've got some Soleros, which I love a Solero, and some Fabs, which some of the children like those. So of my family, half of them like those, half of them like those, and these were on 2 for a price. 2 for a price, they'll put on screen now because I cannot remember off the top of my head. So they'll be a nice little treat, especially since one of the things that my youngest Zara has been saying is, Mummy, when can we go for an ice cream? Can we go for an ice cream when coronavirus is gone? We'll just go for ice cream in the garden, you know, there we go. And then we've got these all butter croissants and some pain au chocolat, which are a weekend breakfast treat. And they cook from frozen, and the little ones adore them. So that's what those are for. Tonight is Sunday, and I will explain this when we get to our meal plan, but I'm having a Sunday dinner, which we're using the chicken breasts. I never bother with the whole chicken because everyone only likes the breast meat, and then the rest of it sort of seems to go to waste. So I just cook chicken breast for the Sunday dinner, as well as some sausages. I might shove some of those little potatoes in. I've already got frozen broccoli, frozen carrots, frozen runner beans, frozen peas. We have got some honey roast parsnips over here to go with our Sunday dinner. I didn't have any of those at all, so I have bought one to use and one as a backup. I always do that because when we go into our backup, so we had gone into our backup, it's nice to sort of not run out of things, to just know that we're kind of into our backup bag and that's the time to rebuy. And I've already got gravy granules, so that's what we're having for dinner tonight. Sunday dinner, let me know, do you call it a roast dinner? Do you call it a Sunday dinner? Do you call it chicken dinner? What do you call it? Let me know in the comments. And then we've got a bag of diced onion. It's nice to have this as a quick grab and go when you're cooking in a rush, isn't it? So diced onion, it's kind of, you can cook it from frozen, super duper easy. I often like to have a bag of that in the freezer as a backup. Now, another one of the meals that we've got planned this week is burgers with chips and baked beans. Now, I've already got the frozen chips, I've already got the baked beans, and the burgers came from the butcher, but Zara, my youngest, doesn't like beef burgers, she only likes chicken. So those are for her when we have that meal, and I've got the rolls over there, which I'm going to go and show you now actually. On to bakery bread type products. Now, one night we were doing curry, and these are the nicest naan breads I've ever tasted, and they're flipping huge, and they're not even expensive. There's 2 in a pack, because sometimes, you know, you order like naan breads and they're, you know, they're like this big, and these are massive, and they're so nice. And I've only seen them at Morrisons. I don't know, let me know if you can get them anywhere else, but they're so good. So those are for when we have curry, and I've just got one to use and one as a backup. We actually just bake them in the oven and then just slice them up like this and put them in on the table. So rather than just slapping a whole massive naan bread on the table, we kind of cut them into fingers to eat with curry, which will also be with rice and chips and some poppadoms actually, which are not bakery products, but I have got 2 packs of those as well. We're kind of diverging off my bakery products, aren't we? And the other thing we've got for curry, we've got mango chutney, because we were running low on that. And the girls only eat korma. I'm doing tikka masala as well, I've got the stuff to do that, but the girls love this korma. And it's nice and mild, and I know they eat it. So that is one meal, and I've already got the chicken, as I said, frozen in the freezer. Now back to what I was talking about, which is bakery. We've got 2 loaves of Hovis, best of both. I do try and buy the medium rather than the thick when I can, because I think, I don't know, I just prefer medium sliced. Let me know, do you have a preference of how your bread is sliced? My preference is medium. My preference would actually be to buy brown bread, but my husband kicks off about it, so this is our compromise. It's got the goodness of the brown, tastes a bit more like white. That's our compromise. And then we've got a couple of packs of white tortilla wraps, and these are for use with fajitas, which I've already got the fajita seasoning, because I think, as I shared before, I do buy the little packs of fajita seasoning, but I don't use a whole pack for one meal because the children find the taste too overpowering. So I've already got that from previous weeks, and that will be with onion, with peppers, with chicken, and wrapped up with a bit of grated cheese, the cheese I already had. All that goes on the table with salad as well, and the children make up their own wraps, and that's sort of a lovely meal that they enjoy. The other meal that they use wraps for, if rather than having bread and sandwiches for lunch, they have ham and cheese wraps with a little bit of salad and, you know, all the fruit and all the other bits and pieces. Crumpets. Now, I don't eat crumpets, but I am the only one in my house that doesn't eat crumpets. My husband's been eating them for breakfast, and then the children are like, I want them too. So, as well as the cereal that the children normally have for breakfast, they normally have cereal and fruit. If Daddy's doing breakfast, they also have crumpets. And then we've got a lot of rolls. We've got a lot of sliced white rolls. These are because we've got the burgers from the butchers, and obviously then the chicken burgers for Zara. So one of our meals we will have burger, chips and baked beans, and a little bit of the salad to go into the burgers as well. So we'll put the tomato and some of the spinach leaves in the burger buns, and the children, that's another way to squeeze some salad into them because they'll eat it because it's in a burger. So some of those will be for the burger, chips and beans meal, and some of them will just be as sandwiches for lunches. So really any of these can form sandwiches for lunches. Over to some more cupboardy bits, I guess. One of the meals I have planned is sweet and sour chicken, and we like that with noodles and rice, and my husband does insist on having some chips with that as well. So noodles, I've got 2 packs because we ran out totally. We went right through my backup pack as well. So we've got one to open and one to backup. So when we've gone through the one that's open and we start opening that one, I'll buy another. We've already seen this stuff, and now over here we've got some snacks for the children. So as well as fruit for snacks, we have got some strawberry and yogurt flakes, which they really enjoy. We've got some fruit stars, which, I don't know, they're masquerading. They say fruit on them a lot. They say they're made with fruit. I don't know, is this just me feeling like, hey, I'm feeding my children something healthy? It's got to be marginally better than giving them sweets, isn't it, as a treat? What do you think? So are they pseudo-healthy, or do they really belong in my don't judge me section? Let me know in the comments. And then we've got some mini cheddars. These are a really nice snack. Back in the day when they were on the go, you know, when we could leave the house, remember those days? I'd like to take mini cheddars with me because they're an easy thing to feed Zara if we're out shopping in the pram or whatever. So, you know, one day when we can go back out. But for now, they're just sort of a nice quick snack if they're sort of in between meals, or sometimes I put a bowl of those on the table with their kind of ploughmancy lunch to go with their sandwiches and fruit and all those bits and pieces. Then over here we have got some coffee. I don't actually drink coffee, I know, a bit random, aren't I? But we were out of it, and I will be decanting it into some of these jars. I mean, this one says tea bags on it, but I've got a lot of these canisters. They're fab because they are stackable. Look, how cool are they? And they come with these little labels on them that you can, they're like blackboard labels, so you can wipe them off, and they come with a special writing on a blackboard pen. So I will decant that into one of those. If you want to grab yourself some of these canisters, I shall link them because I think they are fab. By the way, I've had some requests to do a kitchen tour, like showing how we're doing all our kitchen organisation and stuff. Let me know if that's something that you'd be interested in seeing down in the comments. Next, we've got some orange and pineapple squash. Now, I like orange and pineapple, the children like orange and pineapple, but my husband only likes orange. They didn't have any plain orange, they only had orange and pineapple, so that's what we've got. So he's not going to be very impressed, but never mind, he'll have to just manage, won't he? And as you know, I like to keep our squash in a squash jug in the fridge and just put a little bit in the bottom, top it up with water, and then we've got 2 of those. They get bunged on the table at meal times. The children have water in between meal times, but this is no added sugar. It's not terrible for their teeth either, but they have water between meal times and this at the table, which is better for their teeth. It's better for not staining things, and yeah, so that's just the way we kind of work it. Now we're on to household and toiletries, I guess. Not got a massive amount over here today, but wait till you see my Don't Judge Me section, that's huge. So we've got fabric softener. I really like the purple method fabric wash, I guess. Fabric detergent, whatever you call it. What's the word? What am I looking for? Washing stuff, you know, whatever that's on. I like the purple one of that and the pink fabric softener, and that's my kind of combination I love. And it just makes your washing smell divine. So we love, love, love that. And that was on offer, so I picked that up. I will put the price on screen now. And then we've got some Child's Farm. Now, my children have got pretty sensitive dry skin. I've got terribly dry skin, and Zara especially does get a bit kind of just dry and a bit rashy, bless her, if we don't kind of moisturize her a lot. So we've got some Child's Farm bubble bath. I opened up my backup one and put that in the bathroom, so this is going into my backup for when the one we're using currently is gone. And then we've got some Child's Farm moisturizer. Now, we've had the kind of the one that didn't smell of much before. Now this one is grapefruit and tea tree, which sounds pretty nice. Have you tried it? Is it nice? I just fancied it as something, you know, it says suitable for sensitive skin. Let me know. Have you tried it? Is it nice? Well, I love it. And then I've got some of this. This is what I've been using like everywhere at the moment. I love it on my face. It doesn't have an SPF or anything, so I do use a different one sort of in the mornings before I go kind of outside in the sunshine. But this I'm using in the evenings, and then I'm also using this on my hands. I'm using it on the children's hands. I'm using it on my dry legs. It's really nice. It's sort of a good all-rounder, so it's pretty good price too. So yeah, picked up another one of those because I'm going through it. Then on to my Don't Judge Me section before we head over to meal planning. So we've got Jaffa cakes. I'm not sure how I've ended up with quite this many packs of Jaffa cakes, if I'm honest. I'm gonna have to look at my shopping. I think I ordered 2 packs of 3, and then they've sent me these as a substitution. I'm not even that fussed on Jaffa cakes, but the rest of my family love them, so they'll get eaten, do not panic. But yeah, that's a lot of Jaffa cakes, isn't it, for anybody? Whoops, that was not the intention to buy that many. Now this is for me. I absolutely adore this stuff, and because apparently lockdown has meant I've had 0 willpower, the fact that they are kind of pre-portioned into 6 mini packs, you know, stops me eating quite so much of it, because if that was just one big bag, I could just keep eating and eating and eating it until it was gone, which is just not good, is it? Let's face it. Then I have got Diet Coke, which is in my Don't Judge Me section because the rest of my family is super judgy pants about me having Diet Coke, and they just tell me how bad it is for me, but I love it. And, you know, don't judge me, don't judge me. I would love to know, by the way, let me know in the comments what you've bought in your Don't Judge Me section this week. Make me feel not so bad about buying all the things. Then we've got 1 pack of these, which for some reason are a bit smushed in at the end. These remind me of being on holiday as a child. I don't know why, they do. I guess I used to eat them on holiday as a child. Are they something that you get when you go abroad? I don't know. Why do they remind me of holiday? And then we've got some of these. I haven't had these for such a long time and they are so yummy. Just so delicious. There's a peppermint version as well, isn't there? Let me know in the comments if you would go for these or the peppermint versions and what would be your preference. Then we've got 2 bars of chocolate. Now, actually, I'm thinking that these, the reason I bought these was for baking. We're probably going to bake fairy cakes this week. I've got the rest of the ingredients because I bought the margarine and the eggs not long ago and they're still in date. I already had the sugar and the flour. So this is to melt on top. So I don't do cooking chocolate on cakes. We just melt a little bit of this and then put some Smarties and sprinkles and things on top. So that's a nice little activity to do with the children, a bit of baking. But it's got to be proper chocolate on the cakes, you see. And then we've got cream crackers. Now these are in the don't judge me section, as opposed to the, you know, eat them lunchy type section, because my husband just eats them like they're crisps. So therefore they're a random snack, therefore they're in don't judge me. That is explaining the placement of those within the shop. And then we've got some super duper lockdown juice, Pinot Grigio, yummy yummy. Anyone else indulging in a bit more lockdown juice than they would be if it were not in lockdown? Raise your hand, and by raise your hand I mean let me know in the comments, of course. So we've got 4 different types of Pinot Grigio. I think we've tried that one before and it was perfectly nice. Can't remember if I've tried the others. Let me know if you tried any of them and if they are nice. So the total spend for that shop is on screen now. Now let's take a look at what I have organised as a meal plan for the coming week. Now we come to my kitchen organisation station where I shall show you my meal planning. If you want to create one of these for yourself, I've got all of these printables and all the frames and everything I used to create this and exactly how I put it together in a blog post, which I shall link below. But right now we're going to talk about the meal plan. So Monday, we're going to do fish cakes. In fact, let's start today, shall we? Today is Sunday. I'm filming this. We're going to do chicken dinner. And like I said, I've got the chicken breasts. We've got the sausages from today's shop. We've got frozen broccoli and we've got some carrot battens. They'll all just go in my steamer and that will be a meal that I know the whole family will enjoy. I've also got gravy granules and stuff already in the cupboard. Now, I've just swapped this around actually because I originally had burgers, chips and beans planned for tomorrow because I figured the rolls would need eating the soonest. But I just had a look at the dates, and this is always really important when you're doing your meal planning. You kind of roughly plan what you're going to have and then you plan what's going to be day by day depending on the dates of the shopping that you end up buying. So the fish cakes need eating before the burger rolls, so we're having fish cakes and new potatoes and salad. I mean, I don't know why I put and salad there because I do put salad with most stuff, but anyway, and salad because I think I won't bother with much in the way of new potatoes and I will have mostly salad with the fish cakes, like a lot more salad than I normally would. So then Tuesday, we've got the burgers, which came from the butchers, and the burger buns, which I bought today, the chips from the freezer and the baked beans that I had in the cupboard. And then Wednesday we've got fajitas with the peppers from today, the chicken that is frozen in my freezer, the wraps from today, the seasoning that I already had, and the grated cheese or the block of cheese that I already had that I will grate with my super duper gratey thingy. If you haven't got one of those grating boxes, they're brilliant. Grab yourself one of those, I shall link it below. And then we've got jacket potato, cheese and beans, and I already had all of this stuff. I tried to get jacket potatoes today, but couldn't get any. So luckily, we've already got my backup jacket potatoes in the fridge, so we'll be using the backup jackets, but that doesn't mean we're out of jacket potatoes. So we've got jacket potatoes, cheese that I already had, and baked beans already here. Then sweet and sour chicken, I had the stuff to do the sauce and the chicken. I already had the rice and the frozen chips. I bought the noodles. And I think I've already got prawn crackers actually, which I tend to put with sweet and sour chicken as well. Then we've got curry with the naan breads that I bought today, already got the rice, the korma that the girls like. I've already got the stuff to do the tikka, I've already got the chicken, and then we're back to chicken dinner again, which I guess we'll probably have next Sunday as well. So that is my meal plan for this week. Thank you so much for watching. If you have liked this video, please give it a massive thumbs up. Do not forget to subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when I post new videos every Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday at 7 p.m. If you want to catch my latest video, it's just across here. And for another video that I think you may enjoy from my channel, it's just down here. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.